Hello everybody, long time no see. Well, what's been happening in my life since last time you saw me? We went to London for Troop in the Colour. That was absolutely amazing. I'll see whether I can... I've got it ready, but no, it's gone back to... I did sort of find you some photographs of what we saw while we were sat on the seats that we were on. I'll try and show you now. This is the King arriving. That's the King arriving there. That's how close we were from where we were sat. And that's Princess Anne, Prince William and Prince Edward following the King there. And then it was lovely to see the children. These are the children arriving with Camilla and, oh, I shouldn't say that, should I? The Queen and the Princess of Wales. I have made a little video of when the band played, when they move into the centre of the arena, which I will put up after this video if anybody's interested in watching. But this is where we were sat. As you can see, we were that close to the best seats we've ever had, and we've been going for probably 18 years, and they were the best seats that we'd had, for seeing everyone, and also when the band moves into the arena and playing. Yeah. And then let me move it on. And this is the Garrison Sergeant Major as it finished and he was leaving the parade. I used to know his name. I don't know this new one's name. I can't remember. It used to be, but I can't remember the new one's name. Now this is Bill and me on House Guards after. Always take a photograph on House Guards afterwards, and then walking down the Mall. That was walking down the Mall. This is the Royal Standard, the top of Buckingham Palace. It's quite large, is that one. And then there's a few balcony scenes. This is how close, this is as close as I got for a balcony scene. So, yeah. I don't take photographs of the fly past with the planes because they don't come out very well. They just look like dots in the sky. But and then I don't know whether to show you this one or not. I look like I've just come out of the fields from haymaking. The outfit that I took it was too hot, far too hot, and I didn't wear it. So I bought a different outfit which was completely cotton, and I wore that one instead, and it just looked like I've come from the fields after hay baling, you know, old-fashioned hay baling. And this is in the pub over the road from the barracks. Afterwards, we always meet Paul there, have a photograph, and then we go somewhere and have dinner. So this is me and Bill and Paul in the Buckingham Arms after Trooping the Colour. I don't know whether you can see the badges that we're wearing. Paul bought us those. I was going to bring it over and show you, and I've forgotten. I'll show you it next time if anybody's interested in seeing that. Yeah. And the following day, Paul was playing in the Guards Chapel, and it was commemorating the anniversary of the bombing of the chapel, 18th of June, and that's the front of the order of service. It was a lovely service. That's where this is where they sit. At the minute there's scaffolding up. I don't know what they're doing there. I think they're renovating. The scaffolding up at the minute, but you can see Paul there is the one that's stood up at the back behind the behind his boss, as he calls him. Yeah, he stood behind him. They don't wear the bearskins in here. And then afterwards we had some photographs. Took. Well, there's not. There is one of all three of us on, but this is the one of me and Paul in the Guards Chapel afterwards. I think it's a lovely photograph, that. And then after he'd finished work, we met up with him and went for a ride on the River Thames, down as far as the Tower of London. We got off there and we went to, I think it's called St Catherine's Dock, and there's a big, really big eating pub down there called the Dickens, I think. It's either the Dickensian or the Dickens. I think it's called the Dickens. And we had Sunday lunch in there. It was lovely. What else did we do while we were there? Yes, we went to the exhibition. I've written this down. We went to the exhibition at the Queen's Gallery in Buckingham Palace to see Style and Society dressing the Georgians, and Princess Charlotte's wedding dress is in there. Beautiful. That's in there. And also this is Madame Pompadour stitching, portrait of her stitching. And then this is Handel. That's Handel, is that? And then this is court dress, what they used to wear. You can see why they had big rooms now, can't you? With wearing clothes this big. Anyway, yeah. My photographs have just gone off now. So that was our trip to London. We had an absolutely amazing time. We went for afternoon tea at the Lanesborough. We took Paul, and yeah, he was he was very impressed, and they brought him a little cake and said congratulations with a candle in it. Wasn't his birthday, but when I booked it, the lady asked me, was it a special occasion? And I said, well, my son will have just done Troop in the Colour. He's a musician in the Coldstream Guards. He plays clarinet. She was very interested and didn't think anything of it. And then when we'd sat down, and this young man came over with this cake and said, congratulations, and we'd like to thank you for everything that you do, and this is just a little thank you from us, and that was really nice. Didn't know that was going to happen. It was lovely. And yeah, that seems a long time ago now, which it wasn't, I know, but it does seem a long time ago. Because today is July the 23rd, is it? Is it the 23rd? Saturday, I know that. It's not a very good day here, it's raining. I'd just like to say, if anybody is hoping to see some of my stitching this time, there isn't any cross stitch. I've left that at the caravan. We came home from there thinking that we were only coming home for a few days, and we're not. We're here for a while now. So I left that there. But I did bring my blankets on. So as you can see from the background, this one is now finished. Excuse my back. The coronation blanket is now completely finished. It's got all its corners in. That's the rose, the shamrock, the thistle for Scotland, and I've done mine a little bit different to how it showed you, because what I've done is I've tied it here up there and sewn it down onto the blanket so it doesn't flop around, and to me that looks more like a real thistle. The other corner is, it's a daffodil, this, and it's done in the gold that's in the blanket, and that's the daffodil. And then in the middle, I finished these off while I was at the caravan. There's the crown, sceptre and the orb in the middle of the blanket. So I'm really over the moon with this first large project that I've made in crocheting for a long time. I've made a Tilda doll. I crocheted that. I think that was the last thing that I ever did. I'm not quite sure, but it's quite a big blanket. It's lovely and warm. Yeah, that's how it's been finished on the edge, if you can see it. I loved it. So I'm on with number 2 now, and number 2 is this big at the minute. So I'll be doing some more of that. in this bag I've got all my jewels made. They're the cream, red, green, purple and blue. They're all made. I've done those this time, but I've got all the tails too. All the tails need sewing in. I've not done that yet. I have done the 4 corners. They've been crocheted of the 4 corners, so I'm up to date with those. And it's now to continue with the blanket. But what I have been working on recently, after I've done that, while I was at the caravan, I started working on my favourite blanket, it's called, and I got quite away with it, and then decided I'd done it wrong, the counting of the stitches. It's still wrong, it's still two stitches short of what it should be, but this is the blanket so far. I've started doing the fancy business in the middle, and it's a nightmare. I don't know why, and the other one did this. It's supposed to be a horizontal like that, but my first one or my second one is directly above the first one, and then after that it starts going horizontal. So I'm leaving it. I'm not pulling it out again, because I did pull it all out. I'd got right up to the last part that was released, and I had to pull it all out, and this is what I'm working with at the minute, because I had to pull it all out. I really got way on with it, then realised by watching one of the videos again that I'd been decreasing all the time, and you don't do that, because we don't start decreasing until the next stage, which isn't being released until August. So that's why I decided to pull it all out. So it is going up at the side now, how it should, which it was doing that before, but it went up too much. So I've had enough of that one for a while. I think I'm going to be working on my coronation blanket for a little bit now, because it does grow quicker than this, because there's quite a lot of stitches on that blanket. So that is going away for a bit, is that. I've had enough of it. It's, as they say, doing me head in. What else have I been doing? So that's that. That's the blankets done. Sorry, before I moved, I forgot to tell you about, excuse me, I'll just reach over a minute. I forgot to tell you, while we were in London, we went to Tate Britain, to the exhibition of the Rosettis, and it's on until the 24th of September 23. If anyone's interested in going to see this exhibition, I can highly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I bought the little poetry book, and I also bought the official book. Gorgeous, absolutely, really beautiful exhibition. And let me try and find you. There's a lot of portraits in here. They're the portraits of the 4 of them when they were young. And that you might know. Yeah, you'd know that one. This is this has been done by Dante Gabriele Rossetti. Proserpine. They're all done by him. But that's oops, a daisy. That's a famous one that you would know probably. They're all three the same, and it tells you about them. And in here, I didn't realise that, but it's sort of around about the same time as William Morris. Now, he did, Dante, Mrs. William Morris, the blue silk dress, it's called, 1868. And it's an oil painting on canvas. Absolutely beautiful, that. If you're into Renaissance paintings, and I love them. So, is that another one of her? Yeah. Jane Morris in the Art of Dante Gabriele Rossetti. That's a beautiful book. There was a book at the book for the style and society dressing of the Georgians, but it was the same price as what I paid for this Rossetti book, and I thought, you know, you can't keep spending, can you? You've got to draw a line under it at some point. So this is a little poetry book, is this one. Some nice poems in it, and also there's pictures. Let me find you a decent one, but some of them are very dark. There you go. There she is again. Yeah. Genius in Beauty, that one's called. Anyway, I digress. So, yes, what have I been doing other than the blankets? Well, I bought some books. Mabel, Bunny and Co. That's one of them. With the knitted, sorry, the crocheted. They're gorgeous. I love the little koala. That's one. And then the other one that I bought, I think this was the first one I bought, Bonnie the Cow and Friends. And I've knit the little frog, and he's called Freddie. This is Freddie the frog. Did I say knitted? It's not knitted, sorry, it's crocheted. So I've done him. He's just waiting to be. It's all in here. There is, not quite sure whether they're his legs or his arms, those, can't remember. And I don't know why I stitched them exactly the same, and one's thinner than the other, but I'm not bothered about that. You don't stuff the arms and the legs anyway. They're just left as is. So, no, these are his legs. They're his legs. The other two are his arms. There his arms. And this is his head, which is in 2 pieces at the minute. And these are his little eyeballs. There. So he all needs, because it's in 2 parts, is that you put that into there, and then you put the black eye through there. So it's all been crocheted and just waiting to be stuffed. I couldn't stuff that while I've been away. I didn't have any stuff in there. I did last year, but I brought it home for winter, so it's at home anyway. So that's Freddy the Frog from the books. I did buy some more books, if anyone's interested. These ones I bought from The Works, and they were on offer at £2.50 instead of £5. The cross-stitch ones. Cross-stitch of the Earth, 20 designs in that. Cross-stitch of the Soul, there's 20 designs in that one. And they're all sayings of those. And these ones are a bit more to them. They're like full coverage. Live gently upon this earth. That's one of them that's in. Then I did send for this. I was enabled by somebody I watch on YouTube to buy this, and I've noticed now that Cool Crafting are actually advertising and selling this book. It's a beautiful book. I want to make all 3 of these, and the little peg dolls are gorgeous. And they're called Chamomile, Laurel and Damson. The book is by Simone Goodin. She's the same lady that did the Marmalade book, you know, the little bunny rabbit. But this is them all sat on the shelf, and I love them all, but out of them all I love this one best. She's gorgeous. Yeah, let's see if I can find a photograph. No, can't find one. Not of her. That's the nearest one I can get for you. She's gorgeous. Love her. So yes, I have, it uses glass eyes for these little dolls, and I have ordered some glass eyes. They have arrived. That's as far as I've got with this book. But anyway. The other thing I have to show and tell you about is yesterday when I went shopping, Crochet Now is out, and I was excited to buy this because it said there was official Frida Kahlo blanket in it. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea, isn't this blanket? Let me find it for you and I'll show you it. It's not me. But there are some other things in here that do interest me. This is it. Frida Kahlo Jardin de Fleurs blanket. And I don't like it. I do think it would have been a lot better if the blanket had have been blue with the flowers all the way, and just this being a border round. I suppose I could do that, but I don't want to start messing about with things like that. But the things I do like in it are Tutti Frutti Friends. They're gorgeous. if you're into making dollies, and the clothes. So they are really nice. Louisa Cauldron Gabrielle, is it, who designed these? Yeah, and all the clothes come off. So it wasn't in vain. The other thing that came with it was the broomstick lace pattern book, and it also came with the 3 templates for using and a crochet hook, which is there, up there. Yeah, the 3 different sizes. So there's some nice patterns in that, but and I do like the one that she's actually wearing. That's gorgeous, is that? So I don't know whether, I tried once doing that and it didn't come out very well, so I need to try again and hopefully watch a few YouTube videos and I'll get there. The other thing I have to show you is the new Daphne's Diary's come out. If anyone is interested in Daphne's Diary, this is in the shops. I don't subscribe to this anymore. I did buy this in Sainsbury's yesterday. Other supermarkets are available. And yeah, it's very nice, is this one, because it's got Tuscany in it. Is it Tuscany or Italy? Can't find it. Yeah, Italy in general it's got in. So yeah, we can have a swoon about that, can't we? Anytime. I can. And then beautiful is Tuscany, and then there are different places in Italy. There's a poster in it, there's stickers in it, luggage labels. Yeah, there's some nice things in it. It's a holiday one. Is this? These are supposed to be for putting around your ice cream cone, but when you look at the other side, you could definitely use that in your journaling with the peaches, and that one with the birds. I like those. So, and the poster, I've not pulled the poster out. I always leave that inside. So, I think that's all I have to tell you. Don't know when I'll be back. Probably next month, probably beginning of. Get a bit more done on my blanket, and both blankets, fingers crossed. I might even have Freddie to show you. So thank you all for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.